when it started, I had woke up that morning and started making him, I started his coffee, and he was in the shower. And every morning I had to make for him 2 eggs over easy. You can't break the yolk, because if you broke the yolk, it got thrown away and you got hit. Cream of wheat, no lumps, and it couldn't be instant. It had to be the kind you cooked on the stove. And toast, and the toast was, you know, supposed to be toasted a certain way. And after I made the coffee, I had to wait because things would get done before he would get out of the shower. So I laid back down and I fell back asleep. And he came in there and he was really mad at me. And he wanted, it was kind of weird because he was really mad at me, but he wanted me to have intercourse with him, and I wouldn't do that. And so he started hitting me in the back of the head, and when I turned around and when he turned me over and I told him that I knew he was going to do this, he broke my nose and continued to hit me, but I crawled across the floor and locked myself in one of my son's bedrooms. And he was telling me I had to come out and that he'd break the door down, that I had to come out and stop being childish. And he had walked away from the door, so I ran out and I got my other son and the telephone, and he was chasing me, but I managed to lock myself back in the bedroom. And I called the police, and because I really felt like he was going to kill me. I'd felt that before, but he was really upset, and I told him I called the police, and he left. He went to work, and they said they would arrest him on his job. And I went about my day and, you know, got my oldest to school and went to football practice that night and took him out to eat afterwards, and came home and he was still there. They hadn't arrested him. And I took my boys over to my neighbor's house, and then I went inside because I was furious, like so furious, not even scared. I was going to make him get out of my home. And he was passed out on the couch, and so he wouldn't wake up. And so I sat outside and I called the police and said, well, here he is. And they came out and they arrested him. And when I went to talk to the district attorney, he wanted me to write a narrative of everything that had happened, of every time the police had come out to the house and any time in between if I had evidence, and the aggravated assault that he was sent to prison for. He was sentenced for 22 years and he served 7, and the rest is on, I guess, parole or probation. He's on probation for the other 15 years. And my neighbor who had came over when he had done that, she actually took the weapon with her and kept it wrapped in it was a bowl of M&Ms, a crystal bowl, and she had kept the bowl. And so when the district attorney called her, it was like a big deal because no one knew that she had kept it, and he was able to get, like, you know, the blood off of it, and they did the Luma light in the bedroom for the blood spatters, and so they were able to prosecute him on that, even though that had happened, you know, like 9 months earlier from his arrest. I find it funny that they would consider that aggravated assault, but not the fact that he broke my nose. I found that so it's a misdemeanor, and you can pay a fine if you break her nose. Just don't beat her on the head. You know, I mean, I know that sounds, but I mean, that's basically the message that's sent.